windy today.
My wing's flying up.
Let's put the roof up.
Got an out.
So straight up. Yeah.
How they got music in the old days?
It was tricky.
Freedom in that.
It was tricky. Back in the old days in Cuba, in the 60s or early 70s, if you had a Beatles record, you had guaranteed the entrance to any party.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal with Cuba and rock and roll. After the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962, Fidel Castro outlawed rock and roll as the music of the enemy. The ban was eventually lifted in 1966, but rock and roll remained mostly underground. And in 2004, Fidel Castro made a speech honoring the one and only John Lennon, casting Lennon as a man who was born a rebel and a constant victim of US harassment.
Ah, here's the park.
Okay.
Groovy.
The monument was opened in 2000. You know who attended the opening? Fidel.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and that was the time where Fidel said, this guy, he was a dreamer. And I think I'm a dreamer too.
Here he is.
That's really cool. I was saying that his band never really became a hero. Well, I tell you, one of the highlights of the thing that I've seen the Lennon statue.
I just find it such a strange thing.
What was we saying? Seeing John Lennon in Havana.
Yeah.
I thought it was from the real thing.
When you learn the history of it as to why Castro put it there, was because
He was a rebel.
he was a rebel, exactly. And I think Castro probably liked the fact that John Lennon pissed off the American government. Were you team John Lennon or were you team Paul McCartney?
Both.
Yeah.
I mean, Lennon and McCartney, for me, were two of the greatest things that ever happened.
This is my friend, the DJ. He's my brother, expert.
Across the street from the park was a small pub called the Yellow Submarine, where some of Cuba's musicians and rock critics had gathered to meet my father.
We are here, three journalists that write about rock. He wants to know relationship with Lennon, with the Beatles.
If it wasn't for the Beatles, I wouldn't be here now. 'Cause as a young boy, they captured my heart. And when I met Paul McCartney for the first time, it was like me meeting God.
And Lennon?
I never met Lennon. I get sad when I see a memorial because a man who gives so much pleasure to so many people through his music. It's just very sad.
Ozzy también tiene un tema que se llama Dreamer. Se considera también que puede ser como un soñador, como fue Lennon en su momento.
Do you have a song that the name is Dreamer? Do you believe that you are a dreamer like a Lennon?
I do care about the earth, the people. It would be nice if we could all get along, much better world. This is my first time in Cuba, and it's fantastic. We're really having a fun time here.
I have a question for, in America, you're led to believe, oh, there's no music here, it was outlawed. What was the music scene like when things were hard here, and how were you getting music?
During many years, through third persons who were traveling around. It was the only way for years.
And American radio, Little Rock, Arkansas, a KOY station, that the program Bigotry in the 70s. Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Guess Who, incredible. Deep Purple, we know too much about rock. And we have the honor that you are the first great musician that came to this place.
But there used to be lots of bars around England when I first started, but no more. But it's good. It's good that you have this because people can jam, can they? Come along and play, just play.
For me, it's a great honor to play in the presence of Ozzy Osbourne, one of my idols. For me, I feel a great emotion to play your music.
That would have been great had Randy Rhoads been with us. But having the guy play it on a classical guitar in a classical fashion would have been Randy's thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I was emotional about it. Randy would have loved it. I know he would. Do you know, this place is great. I've had such a good time.
And people love